Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Ask the Expert, where our experts from the UF-IFAS Extension Family Nutrition Program answer your questions. Stay tuned for future segments covering a variety of topics from nutrition and gardening to health and wellness.
Hello, my name is Lakeisha Crumpler. I am a registered and licensed dietitian with the University of Florida IFAS Extension Family Nutrition Program. First and foremost, I have to say we are definitely in some unprecedented times right now where many of us are probably finding ourselves very physically, mentally, emotionally fatigued. So just a combination of things could be going on here. But I will definitely agree that food is fuel, and we do want to make sure that we are fueling our bodies properly. But another component that we must not forget is hydration. Proper hydration is key, making sure that you are getting enough water throughout the day. And then let's also make sure that even under these current circumstances, we're still finding a way to move our bodies and keep ourselves physically active. Everybody's physical activity level will vary, but you have to find some type of outlet, still get your body moving. And then when it comes to foods, the most important thing is eating a good variety of foods to fuel your body. Having an opportunity to kind of look down and observe your plate individually and say, oh my, am I eating any fruit? Am I eating any vegetables at this meal? Do I have any type of, healthy carbohydrates here? Do I have my protein? Do I have some sort of dairy if that's what you're including in your diet? Everybody's plate may look a little bit different, but we still want to make sure no matter what, that we are including some type of food or some type of substitute from all the food groups to ensure that our body is getting all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients needed to help sustain us and keep us energized. I would first start by just reminding everybody what the U.S. dietary guidelines recommends when it comes to salt or sodium. So it would be 2,300 milligrams, which is 1 teaspoon, and that's for healthy individuals. We want our food to have taste. We want it to have flavor, we want it to be palatable and enjoy it. And a good way to probably do that would be considering to use maybe any of the store-bought salt-free seasonings that are available. Or if you just want to get a little bit more adventurous, there's nothing wrong with exploring fresh herbs and spices, or even dried ones. And when I refer to fresh herbs and spices, I'm referring to maybe like oregano and parsley, cilantro. It's endless. You can also go the route of using even lemon juice, lime juice, squeezing that over a piece of fish or a piece of chicken that is, grilled or baked. You definitely want things to become cost effective. So if you're interested in maybe growing some of your own herbs, many of these basic herbs can really be grown right in your home on a windowsill. And then you just have that easy access to always having it in a fresh form. A good place to start with meal planning and prepping for a family would be planning your meals around what's on sale. That could be a start, especially if you're trying to maintain a budget. When it comes to making the list for shopping, I would first start with looking in your pantry, looking in your freezer, looking in your cupboards, your refrigerator, and determining what ingredients and things, including your seasonings, what things do you already have at home that you don't need to purchase when you go to the store. It would be a good idea to possibly also, for the sake of budget, looking for seasonal foods. Things that are in season are usually more cost effective, but I would also look into planning leftovers into your meals based on the quantity that you cook for a particular meal during a given night of the week. You might say that, I'm gonna double or triple this recipe, and that might have to sub in somewhere later down the road in the week as a repeat, or you throw a twist on whatever that item was and kind of repurpose it, so to speak. And it becomes, yes, it's still leftovers, but it kind of looks a little different than it did earlier in the week when we consumed it. A good rule of thumb is to try to make sure that some of your snacks include more than one food group. A lot of people will like to pair maybe like apples with peanut butter or any type of nut butter substitute if there's an allergy of some sort. Pairing hummus maybe with celery, broccoli, carrots, peppers. Variety is key there, a variety of vegetables paired with that protein-packed hummus. You can also consider Greek yogurt topped with any fresh berries. Granola optional if you'd like it. You can prepare your own trail mix, including whatever nuts you would like into that. The variety is honestly endless. It really is no key food that you have to say, this is my snack food. And I would always try to make it a rule of thumb to include any type of, if you have it available to you, fresh produce, fruit or veggie, paired with some other type of protein or carbohydrate. You want that snack to just carry you over into that next meal.